for the biggest mistakes that are made in real estate, this is an example of one of them. So number one mistake is paying too much for the property. Number two is rehab gone wrong. This is a perfect example of a property where the rehab went terribly wrong. Number three is expecting to sell the property for more than the property's worth. And number four is the time. What do I mean? Well, how long is it going to take that to be able to sell the property, rehab it and sell it for hopefully a profit? See, these are the four most common mistakes. Number one, what happens is people overestimate what the property is worth, and hence they end up overpaying for the property. Number two, they underestimate what the rehab is going to cost. This is a perfect example. This is a property that we bought where the rehabber bought this property, got stuck with the property, and finally gave it up because they just could not do the rehab. See, they were overly ambitious about what they could do in terms of rehab. They had paid too high a price, and then they had to sell the property unfinished for a loss, and now we bought the property. See, number three in this is that selling for less. Meaning, see, last year this property would have been worth about $430,000. This is before the interest rates went up. Well, guess what? This year, it's only worth $380,000. So $420 last year, $380 this year. What does that mean? Your back-end value is not as high, so you can't pay as much for that same property. And number four, which is the last one and the most important one, is time. Guys, generally, if you're flipping a house and you don't buy it, get it rehabbed, and get it resold in 6 months, generally, the time frame that's taking you is going too long. Most flips need to get done in that time frame. Guess what happened to this house? Sat on the market 9 months and it's still not done. We took over this property about 15 days ago, and you look at the condition of the property. See, the property is not what is bad. The investor absolutely made 4 blunders in this particular property, which is they paid too much, they rehabbed it incorrectly, they thought it would sell for less, and it took too long. You don't have to make these mistakes. Click on the link below and we'll talk to you.